Good afternoon, Las Vegas. We're staying here at the Park MGM, one of the resorts here on Strip. I'll do a room tour. We'll go over the resort, see what they have to offer, and oh yeah, Bay's here to join me. So come join us. So in order to get to the Park MGM, there is multiple ways how to get here from the airport. There's, classic rent your own car and drive over here. So that means it'll be $15 per, $15 a day at time of filming. That's how much it costs in order to park here daily. There's taxi services that you can get from the airport, and then there's also Ubers. Taxi services, there's a flat rate of roughly $24 per trip, and then Uber, depending on time of day, how many people are out, it can range anywhere between $15 to $30. So let's start at the back of the lobby. This is technically where you would be coming from if you self-park, or if you grabbed an Uber or a Lyft. Now they specifically only say Uber or rideshare because if you're a MGM Rewards member, which I'll get into later, MGM Rewards members, you can go to the concierge desk and they will hail Uber for you, and you can also get Ubers through the MGM Rewards app. I guess they have like a contract or something. So anyway, doors, access to the parking garage. Concierge is the desk where you want to get reservations for like shows or restaurants, and then also get help to get an Uber. Okay, walking through the lobby. This is the main lobby area where you check in. That's out there is where taxis or valet. Now we're filming kind of early, so there's like nobody here. It is kind of deserted, things are closed, but that's okay. You'll be able to actually see what, I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's why I brought you here.
You know what? Because anyway, check-in can either be mobily or through these, what do you call them? Tablets, or through, or just, classic human at the check-in desk. There's also multiple gift shops in the lobby, but there's also some further down in the hotel as we go. All the gift shops are themed very differently. As you can see, this one is more bathing suit related, and that's because if you walk in this direction, it's where the pool is. And then spa products over there. Night Up, I don't know what that is, honestly.
What?
The night. I'm assuming it's like some sort of...
It's the brand for the hotel.
No, it is? Vegas Nights? Maybe it's a college team?
Maybe.
Huh.
I see that on the blackjack. I see that symbol on the blackjack too.
Oh. I mean, maybe it is a brand. Well, anyway, this is the way to the pool. And also, if you go through to the... What are you doing? If you go through to the pool area, ooh, it feels nice. This is Primrose. I believe this is like a breakfast brunch spot. Now we're here during Easter Sunday weekend, so they are gonna have a brunch for Easter Sunday. It's gonna be like $58 a head. Let's look at the menu though. So here's the menu. I'm gonna talk over this just in case this is copyrighted. So please look at this and pause when you see something really interesting. Yeah, so very interesting breakfast options. And if you want to pause it, there's a QR code. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still talking because I'm not sure if this is copyrighted music. Okay, from the pool area, if you go right, is the conference center, and that's also the hallway you go to the tram, and it's a free tram that takes you from here to the crystal shops, like that big plushy mall that has like, yeah.
And then the Bellagio.
And then Bellagio, yeah. So it goes up that way. But we're gonna turn this way because I'm sure you can see that in the background, way over there, that famous Little Mermaid. It's a Starbucks, that's right. There's a Starbucks.
That's a mermaid?
Yeah, that's a mermaid.
Oh.
Very cool. It's a really big Starbucks, actually.
Yeah.
For a walk-through Starbucks, it's pretty cool. It's a large floor, not as big as like maybe the Bellagio, but yeah, still pretty interesting. Attached to the casino floor are a bunch of different lounges and places to eat, like Side Betty Grill is way down over there. Right over here is Juniper Cocktail Lounge. I could have sworn I saw another one. Oh, there's bars further down that way, the very end of the casino floor. Now this is like a happy accident. Attached to the Park MGM is the Dolby Live Theater, it's right here off the casino floor. And guess what, guys? Mother Monster herself, Lady Gaga, has a residency here. Granted, she's doing more of her jazz piano compilations, but like, dude, it's Lady Gaga, and she's supposed to be like performing here like almost every weekend. In front of the Dolby Live Theater, they have on display the outfit she wore at the Met Gala. I had to stare at this for a couple minutes and I didn't realize what this was, but this is the outfit she wore at the Met Gala. The theme that year was like super camp. So she had this full ensemble on. And then as she went up the stairs, she stripped down to this streamlined dress. And then there was I don't know, you can see eyelashes involved here over here. She was talking on the phone. And then at the end, she was fully stripped down to this crystal bikini situation with those boots. Again, the theme was super camp. So it was a whole theatrical experience, and it took like 20 minutes for her to get up and down, actually up the Met Gala stairs. Yeah, at first I was like, oh, these are cool. Why does this look familiar? And then, oh, that's why. Met Gala. Huh. At the Park MGM, they have Eataly, which is a gigantic marketplace with food stalls and of different specialties. So if you want a charcuterie board, if you want a panini, if you want a coffee, you'll find it all here. So let's go look around while there's no one here right now. So there's a store here if you want to buy like some shelf-stable goods. Coffee is over on that direction. There's a gelateria over in that direction as well. Yeah, it is honestly a little daunting as soon as you first get here. So you have to really look. You have to kind of scope around, see what you want. Like there's one stall specifically for beers and alcohol. There's a stall that's specifically for like flatbread pizza. Back there, around the corner, pasta, and it's supposed to be like house-made pasta. In that direction, you go this way. Is seafood, more alcohol, because why the hell not? Some meats and cheeses. And see, when I mean it's a What I mean is a marketplace and like food vendors. Like I bought, and I'll insert some footage. I bought my cheese board here, but they also sell these cheeses as well. And also some meats too. So things like that. More alcohol in the back. This is more like the street food section. So if you wanted like fried chicken or arancinis, they're here. And Neapolitan style pizza is that corner part way in the back, and it's actually a restaurant. So it's hard to describe how large this place is, but if you're like, I don't know what I want to eat, this is really a good place to go. Because again, if you look in the footage that I'm gonna pop in, my brother got seafood, I got a cheese board, my sister and Bae got pizza. So we all were super satisfied with our food, and we all got something different, which is really great about this place. There's a huge variety you can pick from. And if you go through those doors, they take you into the casino. On the second floor is a fitness center where there's some equipment like free bars and free weights, some machines in there. And then you go further right, and then that's the entrance to the spa that's exclusive here at the Park MGM. All right, guys, we're in the room. Let me give you a room tour. So, front door, we are on the 21st floor. I'm usually not this high, but whatever. When you turn to the left of the door, there are two hooks that are hanging, and I think there's like leather. Yeah, they're like almost like leather straps, like how you would see on luggage. And okay, so disclaimer, my sister and my brother, they checked in last night, so some of their stuff is kind of like around. Ooh, like, okay. Ooh, bright, okay. Oh, okay. So, big vanity, single sink, single contemporary looking sink. Looks like there's enough space for, you know, stuff. Some simple desert themed art. And then looks like they had toiletries. What brand is it? Must be its own brand, because I have no idea what that is. Okay. They do have a hair dryer, kind of like a standard Conair hair dryer you would see in most hotels. Toilet, you all know what a toilet's for. The shower is actually like almost like a kind of a big shower. I would say it fits about maybe 2 people very comfortably. And do you see that, guys? Guys and gals, when you need to shave your legs. Yes. Okay. I have seen green tile in some of the other places, but I guess we got a red room. So the door is like a barn style door. It's on these tracks. It's actually pretty quiet. Oh, what? Oh, okay. So it looks like the door that's shared with the bathroom is gonna be also like the closet space. So there's that. I guess they save on wood. Who knows? Park MGM does have the capability to have adjoining rooms, so that's what that is. Large full-length mirror. We love a large full-length mirror. Ooh, wait. I see a switch. Whoa, bright. Okay, yellow light. Not bad, but okay. Now they do have like a little mini bar, but it is censored. So if you don't want to get charged, don't touch it. I'm always bad with TV sizes. Bay always is able to one tells me. I want to say it's 45. It's probably bigger. I always say everything's 45. That's why. Oh, electronics. So, Bluetooth capability to the TV, HDMI cables, and then your standard three prong, excuse me. And then, yeah, those things. On this side, you have 2 queen beds, as you can see. Siblings on one side, that's me, and Bay over there. We just got here, so that's why it hasn't been touched. And looks like phone and a fast charge. No, that's not. That must be my sister's. I was like, oh, MGM or Park MGM, they like have a fast charge thing. No, that must be my brother's thing. Okay, moving along. And then, just so you know, that's like cavernous storage, essentially. Okay, but look at that view. Granted, what's right in front of me is kind of like this garbage convention center looking like roof view. No one cares about that. But at night, I'm sure this is going to look great. Because that is the... You know, I'm not even going to pretend I know what these buildings are because it's been 15 years since I've been to Vegas, so I don't know what these places are. But clearly, we're on the Strip. This is a Strip view. There is the MGM Grand right across the street from us. Right there is the Chrysler Building of New York, New York. And I think that's the roller coaster. I think they call it the Manhattan. Sorry, I didn't really do much research on Vegas. I really should have before I got here. I'll promise I'll try to do a little bit more research on some of the buildings here before this video is over. Now, as for the rate of the, ooh, bad lighting. Sorry, guys. As for the rate of this room, so Vegas is like most of the resorts on the Strip are gonna be like this. It's gonna be super cheap for like the midweek. It's gonna be like for example, this resort, Wednesday, I forgot which day it was specifically, Wednesday and Thursday, it ranged somewhere between $100 to $150. And then as soon as the Friday rates hit, it hit close to like $300. So it nearly doubled. And then on top of that, there is the resort fees, which essentially could add almost 50% to your tab. Now, if you're wondering what I mean by that, so when I originally booked this room, it was a total of, for 4 nights, $600 or something. And then the resort fees was put on top of that to make a grand total of like $900. So the only places on the Las Vegas Strip that I've seen that doesn't charge a resort fee is which one was it? Like some of those vacation rentals, like by Hilton and by Marriott. But what helps when it comes to these prices is, okay, so this is the Park MGM. It's one of like 11 different properties owned by MGM Resorts. So there's the MGM Grand, there's the New York, New York, there's Excalibur, I think is also owned by them. Mandalay Bay, maybe. Like there's all the hotels here on the Strip are on some sort of network. So the MGM network has 11 resorts. The I think the Wynn, they have a couple more. There's different types of grouping, very similar to like Hilton Honors, Marriott Bonvoy, which kind of goes into how I got a discount on this hotel room. What I did is I actually joined MGM Rewards, and it's not a credit card program system. It's a kind of like a payment system, or kind of like a for every dollar you spend kind of system that they have. That's really popular here at the the Vegas resorts. So if you're an MGM Rewards member and you happen to like, you know, use it at the tables, to, you know, play blackjack or poker or something, you get a certain amount of money. And then at the end of the trip, you know, you're going to collect a certain amount of points or money points. I believe they kind of equivocate to each other. So you can use that for like, for future comps. So like maybe if I collect a certain amount of comps over time, I can maybe get a free room or a free night free, which I really just use of comps. And on top of that, because I signed up for the rewards program, again, it's like a Hilton or Marriott system. So I get an automatic like, member discount. I believe if you don't use your, if you don't use it, like if you don't use the points within like a year, I was told that the points go away, but your membership never does go away. However, if you are staying here, do look into that because it's completely free to sign up. And if you I feel like I might as well sign up because not only did I get the discount, but maybe Bae wants to like play play blackjack, play poker, so he could potentially use my card. I'm not 100% sure. I have to go check on that. Most likely not because, you know, it's my name. But not only that, there's also resorts expanding for MGM around the world. Again, this is not this is not sponsored by MGM. I'm just saying look at reward systems. Because sometimes it's beneficial to look at like reward systems like this because there's a potential of the company expanding. So like, for example, for MGM, they're going to expand out into Japan and China, and they have some places on the East Coast, like in Maryland and Detroit. So if there's any way you can do Vegas on the cheap, as cheap as you can, weekdays and free reward systems. See if that helps. So Park MGM has multiple pools. There's at least 2 of them. And there's the North Pool and the East Pool. They have these green lounge chairs everywhere. Now, my family actually, we rented a cabana. And this cabana, it fits about 10 people. It comes with a refrigerator with fruit and water. There's a safe in the area. And there's service that you can get or you can order from. Let me show you the menu. The menu has pretty typical kind of poolside light eats. Some breakfast stuff, some salad stuff, some seafood and sandwiches. And then also you can get some alcoholic beverages as well. Now, because this cabana also was supposed to hold about 10 people, there are like large platters that you can share among a large party. Now, as for the pricing of the cabanas, it varies. Now, the cabanas aren't the only thing that's available. They also have specific lounge chairs right next to the pool, day beds next to the pool. The cabanas are the biggest ticket item, and I believe it can start at $375, and that's for the whole day. That's the rental for the whole day. It starts from 9, ends at 6, and we just happened on a Thursday. The rental cost $425 or something. So that means prices can fluctuate. Prices can vary depending on the season, how busy it is. And then the day of the week. So before I forget, I also want you guys to know that there technically is there's no mask policy in pretty much all of the casinos in all of Vegas from what I could tell. There isn't, you're not required. You can totally wear one if you want to. I noticed all the, if not all of them, the majority of the table dealers, they're wearing masks. But you as a guest are not required to wear one, right? I have Bay off in the corner over there. But overall, my thoughts on this hotel is I really like it, and the number one reason is because it is a non-smoking hotel. When I walk around any of the other hotels, whether it's Bellagio's, Caesars, MGM Grand, I walk through the casino floor, I can feel the smoke, and it's just like it literally makes me want to rip my eyes out because it's itchy, it's gross, it smells, it's like I can't handle the smell of the smoke, so my nose is very sensitive. So having the option of a non-smoking hotel is phenomenal. Second, another great thing about this hotel is the beds were actually very comfortable. It's very plush, and the pillows are not like, they don't like implode as soon as you put weight on it. It actually has, like, it's actually firm, and it actually, you know, holds up against you. So I'm very surprised because I'm used to like the Disney hotel pillows. Like the moment you put it on the moment you put your head on it, it's just like, and it flattens out to a pancake. So I think these beds are very comfortable. The bathroom, in my opinion, though, is it's a little Spartan, honestly. Like, it's very minimal, which might be the aesthetic they were going for, but and it's also because this is also like could be a totally skewed opinion, but after I went to the spa and I took a shower in the spa, and it has like a very like cool rain shower upgraded like shower head, and the one in the room, it's very like generic and basic. I almost kind of feel like, oh, the shower in the spa is a little better than the one in my room. Also, another thing I like about this hotel is that, you know, there's the tram that takes you to Aria that shares with Aria and takes you all the way to the Bellagio, which is nice. Now, guys, don't think that the tram is like the best mode of transportation on this thing, because depending on the hotel you're at, there are different trams on this side of the strip. There's one, this one, which is the Aria de Bellagio, and I believe there's another one that goes from like Luxor to Mandalay Bay or something like that, or is it Excalibur to Mandalay Bay? There's a couple of free trams that go up and down the west side of the strip. But the thing is, depending on the size of the hotel, sometimes they're on the very back side of the hotel, so you're walking through the casino and it could be like a 15-minute walk just to get to the tram, which you could technically spend 15 minutes walking down Las Vegas Boulevard in order to get to your destination. So, you know, kind of hit or miss. It's kind of like depends on what you want to do. I think it's a really great investment, especially if it's hot outside, sun's blaring down, and you want a cooler way to get down the strip. Maybe not walking outside, but maybe going on the tram is a better idea. Another reason why I recommend this hotel is because of the food options here. Yes, they have a Starbucks, but Eataly is like one of the better food options I've ever seen at a resort, and it's really because of the variety you could potentially pick from. They do serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are like restaurants very close by, and if you do use the restaurants here, again, it is part of the MGM Rewards program, so you could technically get a discount, and it's not just for the ones in this hotel, it's also anything on the MGM network. So super bonus. Honestly, if I would stay in Vegas again, I would definitely pick this hotel, and it really is because of the the non-smoking policy. There are smoking rooms, just so you know. There are floors that they actually have smoking allowed in the rooms, but on all the public spaces, no smoking. And I can't stress that enough how amazing that is. So anyway, I think we're gonna end the video here. Sorry if things felt a little out of sequence or anything like that. I did film this over the course of a couple days, so like you probably saw a wardrobe change. You probably saw a different time of day shift. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it's like to stay at Park MGM. Thumbs up if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!